Welcome back. In this session, we will see about primary and secondary market. Now, some of you probably must have heard about primary and secondary market. See, basically, primary market or primary sale is sale of real estate by developer. Now, in primary sale, it could be off plan, it could be ready. But basically, the seller is the developer of the property. So, when you are selling such properties, then they are defined as primary sale, or in normal terms, we call it primary market. So, you are dealing with developers and trying to sell their properties, and then you get paid by developers. Whereas secondary sale or secondary market is when an individual owner who has bought from developer is reselling it. So that's what is classified as secondary sales or secondary market. You as an agent, I think it is very important. I think probably a very crucial definition, whether you want to get into primary market or secondary. See, these two are entirely different market. The way you do business is altogether different. Right? Even though we are dealing, in both the cases, we are dealing with property, we are trying to sell the property, but the way you conduct business is entirely different. I think if you watch my video, in one video, I have mentioned how do you pick an area where you want to work as an agent. Now, primary market is different from secondary market in a way that you need to understand whether you are suitable or primary market is suitable to you or not, or do you want to do secondary market. See, in case of primary market, the main advantage is there is an inventory. There is a lot of properties which are for sale. Like if you take Emma, Nakhil, Dubai properties, there are over 1,000 developers in Dubai. So the primary market is quite big. And a lot of the developers, they are developing projects and they want to sell. And more than 95 to 97% of the sale of these developers happen through agents like us. Even though the companies are big, like MR is big, still statistically, I think 96 or 97% of their business or their properties are sold by agents. So agents play a very vital role. So in case of primary market, you have the inventory. It is just that you need to find that buyer. So whom will you sell? And everybody is trying to sell, including the developers. Developers, they themselves have their own team. And then there are over 3,000 companies in Dubai, real estate brokerage company, and over 12,000 registered agents. So a lot of them are trying to sell. So you are competing with many of them. Of course, the competition is also applicable to secondary. So whether primary is what you want to do, that is a very important decision. I think after you finish the training, sit with your mentor or team manager, and then decide what you want to do. Now, if you are doing a primary market, so you have the properties, you need to find a buyer. What you will have to do is you will have to be in regular touch with the salespeople of developers. You need to visit the developers, take their inventory, and then once you have that inventory, right, you can start marketing. But before that, understand the product, understand the project and the property. This is important because when you get a call from a prospective buyer, they would expect you to know everything about these projects and property. So you will visit the developer, take the inventory, attend their training session, or they call it project briefing. You will attend the project briefing where they will give all the details about the project. And then you pick the unique selling points or USPs. What are the USPs of that particular project? So based on those USPs, you will start marketing the properties. Now, every property will have some unique feature. Like it could be a payment plan, it could be their location, it could be sizes, it could be prices. So it is very important that when you do go for a project briefing, understand the USPs of a project. Then promote it. Now, primary market, whom do you sell these properties? So one job is done, that you have the stock which you want to sell. So whom do you sell? I always say, if you have your own network, that is your strongest strength. Try and sell it within your network. Like if you go through your phone book, you will find people. If you have been long in Dubai, then you will find people in your phone book who are capable or who have interest in properties. So offer it to those people. See, the advantage of offering it to network is there is already trust and confidence. So you don't have to build that. If they know you, you know them, then the trust already is there. It is just that they need to like the property. Once they like the property, there is a trust and the deal will happen. So promoting it within your network to friends and family is the best thing in case of primary market. Then list it on portals. Listing on portals, yes, I think everybody is listing. You need to be a little lucky to get that buyer, but it will happen. You, as an agent, must list it. Again, everybody is listing. It's like a kind of lottery. That, okay, everybody is listing and then you get that buyer and then you close the transaction. So, but you have to do that. So it's like, unless you buy a lottery, how will you win? So same rule applies. Unless you list it, there's no way that you will get a buyer from listing. So it is important to list the property and come up with innovative ideas. See, selling primary market, the rewards are quite high, but you need to be innovative. Like, how do you target the prospective buyers? You need high net worth individuals. You need people who have interest in investing in property. So I think probably doctors, like high-end business people in UAE or in other countries, because again, the way a lot of overseas investors invest. So you will see, what is most important in primary market is getting that data of people who have money and who have interest in properties. A lot of people say that social media helps. Of course it helps, but social media is again like a lottery. Again, probably it is worse than the lottery, because just imagine a person on social media inquiring about a property. First of all, there is no personal touch, and he may be inquiring with many real estate companies. See, this I'm telling you from my personal experience. We have about 50 agents. A lot of them work in primary market. But whom do they sell? They sell it to their network. And it's like very, very difficult to sell it through social media marketing. But yes, people do promote that. But when you get an inquiry through social media, you need to build that trust and confidence. It will happen, but it will take time. Of course, you will have to do all of it. And so come up with innovative idea. I think one of the ideas I remember, an agent, what he used to do is go and sit in a high-end cafe, have some kind of tie-up with a cafe. He used to go and say, have a banner in other Emirates, not Dubai, have a banner about a property, and he used to just sit and drink coffee and all, spend some time. So people who visit that cafe, if they see the banner and if they're interested, they would approach him. So it was such a great idea, and I think he did few closings through that idea. So this is where your skills, like marketing skills, are required. So promoting the project, because you need that buyer who will write a check, is what you need to focus on. Commissions are quite high. Again, you see, if you are brand new to Dubai, it's not going to be easy selling the primary market, because maybe you do not have the network, you do not know people, and you are new to the market. So it's not going to be easy. Again, it's personal judgment. If you believe that yes, you can pitch the project to people and try and sell it, yeah, go for it. Again, it is you who have to decide if you want to take a primary market. Keep updating inventory and update yourself with promotions. These developers, they come up with promotions and all, and then you need to be updating that, and if there is a good promotion, just pass it on to your prospective buyers. So you never know, somebody will like the promotion and close it. So always keep updating inventory and the promotions. And now secondary market is little different. In secondary market, the listing or getting the property for sale or rent becomes critical. Once you have the property, you will get the all details. You'll follow the procedure, inquiry handling procedure, and then list the property. It could be an exclusive property or non-exclusive. Right? Either is okay. But once you get the property, you will have to list the property in portals, and that is where you get the buyer or tenant from. Unlike primary market promoting the property is different from secondary market. Secondary market, it is like you get the property, you qualify the property, and you list the property in portals. And then the same property, you will promote it in social media of that particular community, agent network, your past clients. So it is little different. Marketing for secondary market, because secondary market, getting the property is critical. It's a job which an agent needs to do. Typically, you should have, if you're a secondary market agent, maybe you should have like 10 to 15 good properties, qualified properties for rent or sale. Then the business will start happening. So in secondary market, getting the listing is the focus, and in primary market, getting the buyer is the focus. So both are exactly like quite different. So in secondary market, once you find a buyer, like through listing, most likely, then you will do all the negotiations and inquiry handling process and close the deal. And that's when you get paid. Now, you must have heard that in Dubai, agents are making a lot of money and all. See, in both primary and secondary, both you can make. Primary market, of course, the commissions are high. It ranges anything from like 2-3% to up to 10%. In secondary, the max you can get is 4%, 2% from buyer, 2% from seller. But probably it will range from 1 to 4%. So that way, both the markets are different. So think about your personality, your background, and then decide which one you want to take. And many times it will happen that yes, you're doing secondary, but then you also do primary as and when there is a good project. But for that, you need your own database of buyers. All right, that's all about primary and secondary market. Thank you so much.